Peace. Are you skinny? Do you have a beer belly? Do you feel unattractive? If you're a gentleman between the ages of 40 to 50 years old, this video was made specifically for you. Let me get my stogie into play while we get this bill going. Let me set the scenario. You're 43 years old. 3 kids, married or divorced. Either way, you have a female companion. You 45 pounds overweight. In your early 20s, you was 45 pounds lighter. You played high school ball. You played college ball. You went to the gym. You were athletic. You ate a little better. Your metabolism was a little bit higher, right? You burned fat a little easier. You didn't have that back pain. You didn't have the knee pain. Your elbow wasn't aching like it does now, right? You didn't have no kids, right? You was free. You was able to do whatever you wanted to do. But now, 20 plus years later, 45 pounds heavier, knees is bad, back is shot. The last time you seen your Johnson? That's the real fucking question. All right, so now that we know that you haven't seen your Johnson since who knows when, let's get down to the real nuts and bolts. How can we get back to the 21, 22-year-old you? How can we burn that fat away? How can we get them shoulders rounded? How can we get that chest more broader? How can we get that waist smaller, right? All the while not trying to be like we 20 years old. How do we get back there at 43 years old? So we get back there by dusting off that old ass gym membership that you've been investing in the gym by paying it year after year and not going. We dust that off and we start going to the gym following a plan. A structured plan in the gym for about 3 days a week. No longer than 30 to 35 minutes. You heard me correctly. 30 to 35 minutes, 3 times a week in the gym. That's all you need, right? And we only gonna hit the necessary muscles. We not going in there like we 20. Get that out your head. We using 3 different blocks. Block A, Block B, Block C. Block A is back and shoulders. Block B is chest and arms. And Block C is legs and core, right? Using those 3 blocks, is all you need to turn back the hands of time and to get that damn tire off of your waistline, right? So we want to use the high intensity method. Using the high intensity method does not require you to be in the gym for an hour to 2 hours. If used properly, you can get in there, hit those muscles with compound exercises mostly, and you can be in and out in 30 to 35 minutes, right? So for me, I would suggest you do 1 or 2 warm-ups at about 50 to 60% of your max, and then that 1 set at about 85 to 90% of your max. And I'm only saying 85 to 90% if you don't have a partner to spot you. I'm being super concise on the actual training protocol, but you should be able to get the gist of what I'm saying. You know, so if you're doing bench press, right? So you do 1 or 2 warm-up sets at 50 to 60% of your max at about 6 to 8 reps, and then that 1 set at about 90% of your 1 rep max. Bring 4 to 6 reps to failure, right? That's a small example of each block on how you need to work the actual program that I'm giving you right now. If you want to hear more about how I would structure this training protocol on this high intensity method for men that's 40 to 50, that's out of shape, that's looking to get back in shape, looking to feel good, looking to see their Johnson again, right? If you interested in me breaking it down even more, leave me a comment, man, and I'll do another video. I'll go more in depth about what I would do, how I would structure it, each rep, each set, the different exercises that I would use. Again, it's only 3 days, 30, maybe 90 minutes the whole week, right? We don't got enough time to go in there like we 20 years old and spend 2 hours a day in the gym. We ain't doing that. Neither do we need to do that. Leave me a comment, man. Share this video. Some old ass dude might need it. Appreciate y'all. Peace.